Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is me, your girl Baddest, and I am back with another review of Bad Boys LA Season 1, Episode 4, Survival of the Baddest. So the episode picks off right where we left off at the last one, at the bowling alley with the baby mopping Danny Lay brother up and down the slippery lanes. Fun times. And unfortunately, because of the fight breaking out, the party was closed early, which upsets a lot of us because, they all just got there because they had to arrive, fashionably late to the party. So they were only in there for I want to say they said they was there for maybe an hour or so before the party got shut down. So they still kind of turned up and crunk and hey, let's not let the night end. Moolah takes this upon himself in the little they call it a sprinter. Is that what you call a thing? I was just calling him a van. But he was just taking this time to address William twerking on him. He was just like, "You're doing too much. Like, we're at this party. It's an industry party. This is not what it was given. Then you're twerking all on me. Like, you just do too much. You clout chase. And I don't like that." William keeps apologizing over and over again, letting him know, hey, that was not my intentions. I was not really trying to twerk on you like that. But Moolah is just not getting past it. And you can tell, William is starting to get very uncomfortable. William is starting to get very scared. And let's not just act like you just did not hold off on Carry On just an episode or two ago for his sexuality. As much as you want to make it as that's not the reason, that's definitely the reason you hauled off on that boy, because he was not straightforward with you about his sexuality. So William at this point is scared. Milan and Anthony is talking and they stay by the pool. And they're talking about the party and being upset they ended early, blah, blah, blah. Really come over to see what's going on. And that's when Milan brings up the idea that they all need to do a song together because all of them actually have some type of musical background. Either they're rapping or they're singing. Okay. I do remember Milan on Loving Hip Hop Hollywood. I think he's supposed to be a producer. I think. Or was he an aspiring rapper? Whatever the case was, he was doing something with music. So he want everybody to come together and make a song for the show. Milan then brings up the fact that William is gone. Apparently, William, when left in the middle of the night, when everybody else had, decided, hey, let's not end the night early. Let's go ahead and go to a strip club and party for the rest of the night. While they were gone, William snuck out. Milan explains that when you're in straight events, you have to scale back. As much as you don't want to, in a perfect world, they wouldn't have to, but that time and place was not it for Will to be in his little polyester spandex jumpsuit twerking and shaking ass like that. This was not the place. This is not a gay club. This is a straight club, and we have to act accordingly. And just like we want the straight people to be mindful of us and respect us, we also have to respect the straight boys when they hey, I don't want you all up on me. But he do rally up Raleigh and Anthony to help him try to get William back in the house. I calls William and tries to get him to come back. And William is just no, he's not comfortable. They're coming at him. He feel like he's gonna get jumped and he just don't feel safe. And maybe he's not the bad boy that they're looking for because he's not with all this fighting. So it's just best for him to go ahead and exit stage left and not come back. Milan said, now you know good and well I'm not about to let these people sit here and jump you. So if that's what you're worried about, you can come on back because that's not going to happen. But William's just not trying to deal with it. Milan walks over to Dylan's room because, they are roommates. They're guessing y'all the closest in the house, so why not go see what the issue is? Dylan says when he came up from the pool, because apparently Dylan didn't go to the strip club last night either. He comes back up from the pool. All the doors is locked. The room door is locked. The adjoining bathroom doors is locked because Moolah room and Williams, the Baddest, and Dylan's room is connected together by a bathroom. Y'all remember Sister back in the day? How they bedroom connected through the bathroom? That's how that room is. So he was just like, yeah, I'm just paranoid. Like, they're going to come back from the party tonight and, like, jump me in my sleep and beat my ass and this and that. And he just didn't want to deal with it. But he kept grouping Dylan in it. And Dylan looking like, what you mean beat our ass? I wasn't twerking on him. You were twerking on him. Like, what I got to do with it? Don't put me in the midst of your drama, basically. Curtis and Moolah looked like they was coming back from getting something to eat. And Curtis is, want to talk about going to the club that night, how they had fun. It was mad bitches around, because it's all about the bad bitches with him and Moolah. But Moolah ain't trying to talk about that. Moolah is trying to still be on the whole thing that happened with William and William twerking on him. And I was like, boy, get over it. It's a brand new day, and y'all went to a whole nother party where William was not even around. Why are we still talking about this? But he do make a point that he's like, he be wanting to say a lot, but he don't be wanting to come off homophobic because he already done divided the house up at first. He wanted to say some things. He holds back on a whole lot of things because he's like, he don't want to keep seeming like he's homophobic. Dylan sees them talking. He comes on out. And they asking him, like, what William had said. Dylan basically breaks it down to him that he felt like I was going to come in there and jump us that night. And Moolah was like, if I was going to fight him, I would have fought him in the van. Why would I just go to such extent, waiting till this boy is asleep at night to jump on him? Yeah, William, I mean, it really don't make any sense because at the end of the day, ain't nobody scared of you. We know you ain't got no hands. So why would I have to go to such a extent to fight you? I could just fought you straight up. It's not like I feel like I'm going to lose the fight. So I have to get a one-up on you. Later on at night, William comes back and he's talking to the producers and explaining to the producers why he wanted to leave. He just did not feel safe. He felt like while he was, Moolah say he was over and he's just addressing the situation, he felt like it kept escalating and he just didn't need to be in the mix. The producer's like, if he was going to fight you, he would have just fought you in the van. It wouldn't be him, like, trying to sneak up on you at night. Moolah do walk over and just explains to him, like, hey, I don't have a problem with you. I done interviewed you before for the radio. I done put your songs in rotation. It was never an issue. I'm just telling you that you are chasing clouts. And that's what you're doing. And then you twerking on me was a little too much. Like, I'm not with all that. And it seemed like things was going to be fine until Moolah started bringing up the fact that William apparently has been leaking to the blogs about the cast of Bad Boys. And this kind of pisses Moolah off. So when Moolah started talking about this, oh baby, William, that stress level went back up. He felt like Moolah was getting a little too heated. He gets his ass back in that van and haul ass. That's the last we're going to see of William. I don't even know if William had picked up the rest of his goddamn clothes, because that's what he was originally supposed to be there for before the producers had pulled him off to the side and were trying to talk to him and find out what the dealio is. I think William would say, fuck all that AliExpress clothing. I'm out of here. Milan walks up because he see Moolah out there, and he seen that William was just out there. So he said, well, what's going on? That's when Moolah just explains what had happened, and that he ended up getting back in the car because he addressed him about him leaking stuff to the blog. Milan says that I feel like William is not a baddie. Not a baddie. He's not a bad boy. He probably is a baddie. Because if someone, what Curtis say? He act like he a bad bitch. And so he was like, this is just not for him. Let him just go in here and go. That's the end of it. But he do feel like it's way more to the story than what William is giving us at this point in time. Gutter and Carry On. Knew something was going on with them two. Gutter comes up in the room. Carry On was in the bathroom, so he slides up into Carry On bed. So they start having a discussion. Gutter wants to know where do they stand. Because he was like, it's a whole lot of flirting going on. I'm single, you're single, so what is it giving? Carry On shuts that down. Carry On just lets him know that, hey, we're friends, nothing more. And, it's not going to be us fooling around or anything like that. I just need a friend, and that's all it is. Gutter takes it for what's it worth. So then we have these moments on Zeus where Zeus tries to do more than make this show about people fighting and doing ratchet stuff. And this was the moment when Gutter starts to open up to Carry On about the death of his father. His stepfather died like 2 months before filming. And before that, his dad had died, well, years ago. So he lost two important men in his life and, trying to get over the pain and hurt of that. Then he asked Carry On about his experience being Kurt Franklin's son and the whole incident where we all in the world saw Kurt Franklin completely spaz out on Carry On, cussing him out on the phone. Carry On said it's a lot of abuse. I feel like it's a bunch of verbal, mental, and physical abuse happening to Carry On while he was growing up. I'm not sure if it's by the hands of Kurt Franklin. From my understanding, Carry On lived with his mother, Kurt Franklin's first wife. So that's what I'm guessing the abuse comes from. And him leaking the audio of Kurt Franklin cursing him out, it wasn't to gain clout. He said he really even didn't think it was going to blow up to that point. He said, I knew it was going to, set off some sirens, but I didn't know it was going to set off some bombs when I did that. And that was not his intention. He just wanted to bring awareness to what was going on. The thing that hurts Carry On the most is that at the end of the day, I'm your child and you took time and made press conferences and you apologized to the world. But as of yet, of filming of this episode, they still have not spoken to each other about the situation and he has not apologized or nothing else. And I see it from two ways. Kurt Franklin probably is not going to come to you because he feels like you disrespected him. And I'm not sure how the beginning of the phone call led to him cursing your ass out. But I do understand sometimes as parents, because I am a parent, and of course I have issues with my mom half the time. And we get into it real bad. Not real bad, but we get into it. Because, generational things. Breaking curses is what we're doing here. And things happen. And I think something Black families do not know how to do is apologize. We never really apologize. We kind of it gets swept under the rug. And we just pick up the next day where nothing ever happened. So I can understand Carry On frustration with seeing my father get up on national TV, do a whole press conference to apologize to the world, and I'm still sitting here with the hurt, and you haven't said nothing to me. It was a real moment, and Carry On was crying in the, interview aspect of the show, and the producers asking him, "Are you all right?" And he's like, "What do that even mean?" And it's just y'all want to be on reality TV to gain whatever that you're going to gain from here. If it's notoriety, getting more opportunities given to y'all. But sometimes I think it's not reality TV that y'all need. Y'all need a little bit more of counseling. And that's exactly where Carry On needs to be at right now. Relly ends up calling William because don't forget Relly and William were friends. And William's just I just can't be in no house where I might get beat up and I don't spend too much money on my body for it to be getting messed up. When Relly said that boy got an alley booty, meaning it looked like he got that did in the alley, boy, I about fell out. Relly is funny. He needs to be in somebody's stage play, TV show, something, because he's hilarious. He got these one-liners just it's right there. It's just perfect. That alley booty, because I'm looking like, William, what body do you have? It do give me little fix-a-flat booty shots going on. He also felt like William did actually twerk on Moolah. He said, hit the alcoholic. And he said, if you didn't do it, you ain't do it. Why are you running away from the situation? And even though Relly don't seem to be agreeing with William at this point, he do want William to come back, but William is just not really hearing it out. Time for the house meeting that Milan is calling on. And he basically lets everybody know that William is gone. He has left the building and is not coming back. Dylan takes his time to basically be like, yeah, it's whatever. We wasn't really friends like that, which Dylan has says plenty of times, so I'm not understanding why everybody was so upset that Dylan was popping his shit. But like Dylan said, I don't have nothing against him, but I don't like the fact that you trying to bring me, because I'm the other white boy in the situation, into your situation with them. They mad at you. They not mad at me. It's not a us situation. It's a you situation. So stop trying to bring me into y'all shit. Just like your ass is scared, my ass is scared too. But I know how to just slide to the background, because that's exactly what Dylan been doing this whole time. Because sometimes I be forgetting his ass is even there. Gutter blames Moolah for running off William. And slick Moolah, you did kind of scare that boy to the point that that boy was like, you know what? I'm just going ahead and head out. Milan announces that they're going to throw this bad boys party to basically introduce themselves into the LA world, letting the LA people know like how they get down, blah blah blah. It's going to be fun. And he also says before the party they're going to do a song. And for the previews of the next episode, apparently the song is the intro to the show. And I'm looking like, damn, I thought this was the same song from Baddest. It didn't give you the same person singing in the same both of these intros. No, maybe it was just me. I didn't expect it to be them. Some are happy about being able to showcase their talents, taking this opportunity on this show to showcase it. Others is like, meh, why? Gutter is like, I did not sign up for American Idol, and I damn sure didn't sign up to be in no damn group. Moolah is like, he don't know everybody's talents, so he don't know if he really want to get on a song with them. I can understand that. But Moolah, can you rap? What is your talent? Let me hear you. Let me hear your verse first. Because I want to know, do I need to get on the track with you? Then, of course, Relly is like, he has a song coming out on Stars for a soundtrack, so he really don't need this opportunity right here. Which I heard he's supposed to be like, one of the songs is featured for P-Valley, which is coming back. I will be watching. I think I might do a recap of what happened last season. Because last season was like almost a year or two ago, like at this point. So we all need a little jogging of the mind of what happened last season before we jump into this season. But all in all, that was the end of the episode. If you guys are liking the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. And until next time, bye guys.